Hello Leo, and welcome to your mid-June 2021 reading. We're going to look into your energy today for the sun, moon, and rising signs of the Leo collective. These energies can be reversed, so cross watchers, if you're watching this video and you go, hey, that sounds more like me, that's okay. Assign the roles as you please. If this reading does not resonate with you, stick around because there's something in the reading that you need to hear. These messages are timeless, so if you're brought to this channel in this reading, there's something in it for you, whether it's today or in the future. If this reading does not resonate with you, it just means I'm not picking up on your specific energy at this time. It happens to me too when I watch my favorite readers. They don't pick up on my energy and I just go, well, it's not for me today, not a big deal. And I log off and find someone else and then I check them out later again. If you like this reading or entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. This way you get notified as soon as I post something new. Leo, let's talk about the all signs reading. Came up in the all signs, it means that I read for every single sign. So you are in that video. It's in the description box down below and a link. In that reading, it came up that we're all going to be having a new romantic cycle. In this new romantic cycle, there's going to be the three things I'm going to talk about in a second. And so we're going to explore that a little bit more. Remember, we're still in Mercury retrograde. June 10th, you may have felt around that area, you may have felt very energetic and felt very good. And then all of a sudden you got bounced around again with Mercury retrograde. It's okay. It's going to happen for about another week. And then after that, the energy is going to start to get lighter and lighter the closer we get to July. So just hang on. But I think it's somewhere around the 18th to the 22nd or something like that, that it's going to start to feel pretty strong. And it's okay. Just get through it. Breathe. Breathe. I promise you get through it. It's no big deal. Take everything with a grain of salt. Don't get into arguments. Move like water as best as possible. Even though you're a fire sign, do your best, okay, to get through the energy. So let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at these cards. What we're going to do is a past, present, future. Oh, if you want to know about the big June reading, that's in the description box down below as well, where you can get essential oils advice, crystal advice, and then releasing of trapped emotions as well. Okay, so what we found out is all of us, everybody in all collectives are going to be dealing with a love that's in separation. That could be a love that you're physically not there with, a love that is you're in the relationship but you're not emotionally connected, or somebody you haven't met yet. And whatever that means is when you come together, it's going to be super passionate. It's going to feel very, very enlightened and wonderful, and you're just going to feel like, I don't know, it just feels really good. And then this could be the one, means that it could be a soulmate of some sort, maybe the twin flame. This is definitely a lesson that you need. It's a person in your relationship that you need. It's somebody that you might be practicing with. This could be the person that you're going to be with like forever. So it is definitely an important relationship is what they are saying. So I want to thank you guys that are here. New people, if you would like a place to subscribe, I'd appreciate it if you would. If this resonates with you and you like it, that would be cool. For people who have already subscribed, I want to thank you because I did hit 500 and this is helping the channel grow. And then I'm looking to go to 1,000 so I can monetize my channel. I don't even know what that means totally, but I know when I get there, I'll figure it out. But I know that it'll motivate me. I get motivated by people telling me how things are going well in their life and how the messages have helped guide them and help them make good decisions. And I get motivated by texts and emails and all of those wonderful things, likes, subscribes, and hitting the notification bell, all that stuff. So thank you so much for supporting my channel. I do appreciate it. Okay, so Leo, we're going to do a 5-card spread. We're going to do past, present, hidden, advice, and outcome. I'm only accepting the highest and best truth for the Leo Collective's highest and best good. Bringing forth the most accurate answers. I already got it. Okay. Okay. 4 and 5. Nice. These are good cards. Woo. Okay. You do have a cup of love coming, for sure. Well, I mean, I'm not a time lord, so depending on when your astrology and what other astrology makeup you have, because you have your sun, moon, rising, your Venus, and all of that, make sure you pull a chart. There's a link in the description box down below where you can check out your chart, because you should be looking at all of those videos, because that's why every Leo isn't the same, because we all have different other aspects in our chart, okay? So here we go, Leo. You have the energy of a Page of Cups as the overall reading, which is beautiful. It's love. It's love. It's good news. It's good money. It's the dreamer, being intuitive, generous, enjoying life. It's going to be wonderful and beautiful. Okay, very good. All right, in the past, Leo, you felt left out in the cold. You felt like you didn't have love. People ignored you. Nobody thought you were important. You know, you had a lot of self-doubt. You had some limiting beliefs inside of your mind that were so strong that it kept people from loving you. You know, you were taught that you weren't lovable, so you figured you weren't, and everybody you met, you just assumed that they would eventually figure out that you're not lovable. And you would pour your love into people, and they would not vibrate with you because there was just some trauma that was in your experience that wasn't allowing you to receive love. You were able to give love, but receiving love was a different side of the coin. It was harder for you, okay, in the past. In the present, we've had some spiritual growth, and because of that spiritual growth, you have been able to lay a sword down. But the really cool thing about that, and I like to explain this card in this way, is notice that those swords are no longer able to touch this person because of gravity. Though, if there's a person really laying on the ceiling, those swords would come nowhere near their heart, because they're not allowing that anymore. Like, you know what? I'm tired of being grounded on this earth and playing by your rules and your games. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm going to take control of my life and be up here with God. And when I'm up with God, you can't touch me no more with your hurtful stuff and your hurtful ways. Ooh, that is very deep, Leo. That's deep. I'm going to dive into this one a little bit more, okay? Actually, let's dive into it. Okay. I want to dive into what that is. That's interesting. What's more present? I want to hear some more present stuff that's going on in the Leo collective's love life. There's definitely a power that Leo is taking back their power. That's good. That's beautiful. That's strong. Okay, Leo, what's going on? Yep, we're getting stronger. All right. That's beautiful. Yep. Definitely a very spiritually guided thing that you're going through. Dark night of the soul, where you're tired of people taking advantage of you, tired of people not seeing your worth, willing to do the work, willing to look at it. Have you done the work yet? Maybe not totally, but I really see that you're starting to see I feel like you're starting to see the light and how important it is for you to do this work, okay? Because what's happening is you're starting to take a stand about who you are and what you want and what you deserve. And this is kind of a first for you, because Leos generally, this is a big energy of a Leo where they just feel like people leave them out in the cold. This is a life lesson for a Leo. So if you're a Leo, this is a lesson that may resonate with you because you felt left out in the cold many times in your life, and it makes you like confused, like why did people do that to me? And it's because you were taught that's what you deserve, so you were actually leaving yourself out in the cold. And when you do that, then everybody else resonates with that, and then you start to get people around you who they don't see your worth, they don't see who you are, or if they do, you don't believe them. You're like, oh, whatever, sure, whatever. There's been a lot of hurt in the past, and what's happening now is you're gaining your strength back. And you're starting to see what real relationships are. You're starting to see what happiness is in a relationship, and that you can have it. And it makes you go, you know what? I do deserve this. I do deserve happiness, and I do deserve love. And I do, right? And so, it's moving you into the world. Now, this is the best card that you can get. So in your love life, where to go? In your love life, it's a transformation. I'm surprised I didn't get a transformation card. And I think it's because they want you to feel your own strength. It's not about, oh gosh, how are they telling me? It's more about what's inside of you opposed to what's going on the outside. This is an inside of you type of reading. Okay, so they're telling me it is a separation of self. So the love that's going on with you is a separation within yourself. I have not read this yet for any sign. This is very awesome. This is really cool. I have not felt this yet. you're missing the passion with inside of who you are because it has been robbed from you. A childhood experience, maybe something very traumatic, or multiple times of trauma, maybe complex PTSD or something like that, where just multiple times of feeling worthless until finally it's like, yes, I am worthless. Okay. But now I don't feel like you're going in that direction anymore. It's like you've gotten something in your life, a three of some sort. You got something in your life that made you go, I deserve the world. And the world is like, it's everything, that it's abundance in all forms. I deserve everything. And whoever taught me I didn't can go F themselves, right? So the King of Wands energy as well is coupled with all of this, is that it's gonna be lots of great communication, super wise. You're gonna become so wise and self-aware from this. You're gonna feel like expressing yourself. You're gonna feel like the free spirit that you really are. And that other, like, people who can really see your value, they can see how free-spirited you are. And you don't. You never really have been able to see what the people who can see your soul and see who you are, you sometimes you get confused by how free they see you, and you're like, but I'm so trapped. And the reality of it is, like, you're not trapped. It's all something that, it's trauma that happened, and we need to look at it and honor it and validate it and get the validation from yourself opposed to from other people. So what I'm hearing is, the hidden stuff that you don't see is the strength that you've gotten from all that anxiety. That is very interesting that they put it that way. So all those anxious feelings and those sleepless nights and all those times of just like the self-worth of just feeling horrible, there was something really strong that came out of that for you, about really trusting who you are and not putting your worth of yourself in the hands of other people. It's like you've spent so many nights in this form, in this fashion, up crying. Maybe not necessarily nights, but this is the way it feels. Like just up, like not understanding, why can I not get the love and be deserved in the way that I want to? And all of that actually created this right here of you growing into something new and something better and something beautiful. It actually started to help you connect more in with yourself and with God and start to trust. So I'm feeling a lot of distrust with God in the relationship of yourself. Like there was a lot of not trusting the self. And the advice is to surround yourself with good people. The people that we've attracted in the past, those people are continuing the vibration for you, and they are making it difficult for you to move forward in the vibration that you want. So make sure that you're looking at the people who give you love, and really lean into those people, and stop trying to get validation and love from people who don't want to give it and people who are not loving. Okay? This is a really deep, beautiful reading about yourself and your value and the separation of it's the separation of who God sees you as being and who you really are, and really diving into your beauty. Okay. I do see that the outcome is that you'll have no more pain. And as towards this situation and how you felt, and this passion, the passion within yourself. And when you really learn to zone in and love on yourself and realize how separated you have been from yourself, you're going to no longer have pain. It doesn't mean that you're not going to be done with people coming into your life. This is the meaning of this card is that you're done. And what I'm hearing is like, you're not going to be there. These people are still going to come into your life. But how you see it and how you feel it is going to be different. It's not going to cause you pain. It's like when somebody comes into your life and they don't value you or give you the respect that you believe that you deserve, and you love people so much so you kind of just allow their crap. You're not going to feel them anymore. They're not going to be able to hurt you like that anymore, because you're just going to see it for who it is and be like, okay, I accept your journey. However, that's not part of my journey. Let's find out a little bit more about this last card as well. I can see why, Leo, they had you go last, because this is very, it's a very different reading than I've done for any of the other ones. And there's a part of me that has so much compassion for you right now, and about how that feels to feel so unloved by people that don't see your value. But they're saying that it's so important for the Leo collective, because Leo has to learn, that they're saying the lesson of the Leo is to learn to love themselves, so much so that it doesn't matter if people love you or not. And you've been in that energy before, so you know what it is. And when you get in that energy, you attract a lot of good people. It's whenever you're not in that energy that really, I'm hearing the word like it destroys you. You know, it hurts. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing. That you're, okay, we're going to dive right into this, because this deserves some depth. Okay, you're going to hermit in, go within, and look at within yourself, okay? And you're going to take a look backwards and look back at the past and see, where did this all begin? And a lot of you already know, a lot of you have done healing work before, so you're like, I've already done this before. Okay, but they're saying there's still some stuff in there. It's going to come up for the Mercury retrograde, and we want you to honor it, validate it, validate the inner child's feelings, understand that there wasn't just a little bit of trauma, there was multiple trauma, and the multiple trauma has separated you from yourself and your self-love, and it's separating you from getting the relationships that really will magnify who you are and magnify the love in your life, okay? They're saying it is definitely very spiritually guided. This is something that you said you were going to do in this lifetime. So a lot of people think, oh, what's my soul purpose? Your soul purpose is to heal yourself. Your soul purpose is, we all went through some sort of trauma in life. Everybody does. And your purpose, you said that you were going to go through trauma, you were going to look at it, you were going to learn from it, you were going to heal from it, and you were going to learn to love yourself more. That is the soul purpose. If you're not doing that, then you're not doing what we all said we were going to do here. We didn't say we're going to come here and be like this in career, and we're going to be this, make this much money. Yeah, that's great, and it's icing on the cake. But when you die, you take none of that with you. The only thing you take with you is your soul growth. You take your spirituality, you take your love of yourself, your love of God. And this way, when you get to heaven, you've already done so much healing on the planet. And my friend, she was talking to me about how when you leave this planet, you leave with wherever you ended up in your soul growth, your next life, you start there. Wouldn't you want to start at a more expanded self-love than you came into this world with? Wouldn't you want to have more self-love to start out with than to have to start with less and then have the same type of journey all over again? The journey of the Leo, right? Where the self-love is the soul purpose. If you're not working on that, then you're not working on your self-purpose. So what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing is the Queen of Air, or Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups. You working on your self-love is going to nurture you. You're going to start to treasure yourself. You're going to start to be the ideal friend, the ideal partner. It's going to make you more intimate, the thing that you're missing. You're going to feel more stable in life. You're going to be able to create the boundaries that you need to create, where you feel like, and I'm hearing like you create boundaries now, but you feel guilty for creating the boundaries. Where now you're going to create the boundary and be like, but this is for me because I love myself. You know, sorry that you don't like my boundary, but this boundary is for me and my inner child. I'm protecting myself from your abuse. You're going to feel the mother-daughter relationship, whether you're a female or not. The mother-son relationship, there you go. That's what they're telling me. The mother relationship that's missing, you'll be able to feel that and be able to, if you have children, you'll be able to be more of the mother that you desire to be. Okay? More of a loving, connected mother, and not feel so disconnected in life You'll feel like you're making the world just a better place, full of love and happiness. And then you're going to be able to follow your heart and your dreams, like to the fullest, not just half a, you know. I can't curse on here, but not just halfway. There you go. You know, so that is, oh my gosh, that is super beautiful. I don't even know, like, and then it brings in your cup of love, because your cup of love from the other side. So whether you're male or female, it's gonna, or wanting a male or female, it's gonna bring in that other person, that they can finally come. Look at this. You have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups finally reuniting in a beautiful, loving way. And they're both, I mean, the King of Cups is very charismatic. He's warm-hearted. He's sociable. He's empathetic. He has controlled feelings. He's an ideal romantic partner, and he spends time processing his feelings. And he's very intuitive. And, you know, he's bringing his cup of love, and she's bringing her cup of love, and they meet together in the middle, and they're like, hi, how are you? Here's my love. Here's my love too. Oh, I can't wait until we get intimate, because it's going to be phenomenal because we have both brought our amazing love together and beautifully, right? That is awesome. Oh my gosh, what a reading. Like, I don't even know where to go from there. Like, that was just heartwarming and beautiful. Let me get some advice cards for you, Leo. This is probably the longest video I've done. I've done like 20-minute videos. I feel like this one's longer, but they really wanted me to dive in deep, and I think that's why I almost didn't do this reading today. And when I was reading the reading, I almost felt like, am I even reading this right? Because it's so different than the other readings that I've done. So I just hope it really did resonate with you, and it helped some of you guys out there. A new romantic cycle begins. Your dreams need a practical plan. Oh my gosh, this is everything we just talked about. So they just confirmed it. This new romantic cycle of this King and Queen of Cups. Their cups are love. Cups of love. This love, it's so beautiful. This wonderful love is coming in for you. Everything you've ever wanted, Leo, is coming. It's beautiful. Your dreams need a practical plan. Confidence is your key. We just talked the whole video about building that confidence within yourself. And surrender to the divine. You will get your love. Your love is coming. And they want you, and you want them. And it's going to be a powerful connection. Let's see what they say. Let's get some love cards. I want to see what this King of Cups is going to say to Leo. What kind of deep love is this? You know? I want to feel their love. Feel the love. Light of truth. That's a song I made, and it came to me today. I'm like, what song is that? Oh, that's it. Feel the love, light of truth, salvation, heal my heart. Something in the world around you. I don't remember how it goes. All right. Oh, these are so sweet. These are so sweet. Leo, you were the best thing in this person's life. So whether you know this person or not, and I'm feeling like you guys know this person because there's some history in this love, and it's going to be super connected. I feel like they're saying you were the best thing in my life. Oh my gosh, Leo, that's gorgeous. I remember every detail of the day that we met, every detail of the day that I felt connected to you. Every detail, I hold on to that day because I know it'll come again. That's what they're saying. I know it's going to come again. I just got chills over that, so that is right. I wish I had treated you better. So there's someone else. I don't feel like this is the same person. There's someone else that does wish, and I'm hearing like it's several people, Leo, that have treated you like crap, and they really do wish that they would have treated you better. There's people going through their spiritual journeys, and they're starting to see the relationship they had with you, and they're feeling like, man, I screwed that one up, you know? So, and it could be this person too. Maybe you guys have some past where they hurt you and they're coming in a different way. They wish would have treated you better. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. I love it. And last, I love you. So even if you don't love yourself, Leo, this person loves you beyond measure. and they cannot wait until you do the healing that you need to do so that you can love again yourself and come back to them, and that you guys can have, I mean, I'm just seeing like two people get together and just like when they hold each other, it's like the light of God comes out, you know, and when they're intimate with each other, it's like that, you know, it just pours through their soul, and then they see heaven in the relationship. Oh my gosh, my heart. I'm just like so in love. I'm in love, Leo. I just love it. All right, Leo, I love you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you like this reading or entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. This way you get notified as soon as I post something new. Also, the next reading will be the July reading, unless God tells me to do something else. Then you will have something else coming out. Bye.